everybody. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Next year all our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends will be near to us, gather near to us once more. Everyone seems to be finding us now, thank goodness. I see lots of people. Next year I just hope we are together, if the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. So have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Well, folks, I'm so happy that you're here and you've honored me by joining me in my home, and I'm so happy that you're joining me on this Christmas day. I do have notes for this show, and I will be consulting them a little bit because it took a little bit of work and I can never remember what I'm supposed to say. But I'm so glad you could join me, and so many people are alone this Christmas because of the COVID restrictions, especially in the UK and around the world. And so many families are unable to share, so it's great that we can all come here as a group and be together sort of, you know, through technology, really. I'm so glad that we are all together. Now the fates allow. From now on, we'll have to muddle through somehow. Have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Well, this is going to be a traditional Christmas show tonight. Mainly the very old Christmas songs that we all remember and know, maybe a few new ones. And no expense has been spared on this show. If you look at the set, I spent no expense has been spared. If you look at the tree, the fiber optic tree, and the lovely tree here, and the lights, and the costumes, yes, no expense has been spared. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better watch out, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better watch out, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. The boys and girls in Toyland will have a jubilee. Underneath the Christmas tree, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better watch out, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to a town. Well, we got there in the end. As I said, I am going to use a few notes for this show, so you'll have to forgive me, but I am nearly 30 now, so it's taking it a little bit more. My memory just goes, so, well, oh yes, that's what I wanted to discuss. Well, it's truly amazing that you're here and joining me on Christmas Day. I know that many people in the UK have probably already had their Christmas dinners and their turkeys and probably sitting in their living rooms just looking at me and totally stuffed. I know that I'm vegetarian, so I didn't have any turkey, but I did have a little nibble on a vegetarian drumstick a little earlier, just to give me a little bit of sustenance for the show. But many people who are in America are probably just beginning to put their turkeys in the oven, especially in the Pacific coast. So a little later on tonight, I will be giving my famous demonstration on how to stuff a turkey. And usually, as many of you know who've seen this on the cruise ships, I usually have Joyce to play the turkey. But unfortunately, she's not here right now, so I can't. And she enjoys it, she really does. But this year, I'll just take you to my kitchen and show you the correct procedure of how you stuff a turkey. There is a famous incident of our lovely Nurse Minton, who was in Vietnam, in the Vietnam War in the 60s, and of course she also tried to make Christmas a little pleasant, and unfortunately she got her both hands actually, stuck up a turkey. And of course it took several military corporals to remove it, and she certainly had a smile on her face as they extracted the hands. Well, let's do a nice old song now, and I can see lots and lots of comments going up. Of course, I will look at them later. It's very hard for me to see while they're going up, but I can see, oh, Meg Milligan there, hello, and oh, so many people. I can see so many people as it goes up, the messages. I will just try and look at all of these a little later. Anyway, here's a song about the most famous reindeer ever. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Let's start that again. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would see somehow it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They wouldn't let poor Rudolph play in any reindeer games. Then one one dark and foggy night, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him, laughed and shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Then one dark and foggy night, Santa came to say, hey Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? I then had a reindeer loved him, laughed and shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Now, just a moment, my iPad crashed with all the messages, so I'm just gonna, and of course it won't, oh, it will start. Oh, thank you, Melody, thank you for the, I'm glad you're watching. You and Norman look lovely in the photos today. I must wish everybody a very happy Christmas. Thank you so much for the mountain of messages I got today. I'm going to try and attempt to reply to everybody, probably tomorrow and the day after, but I couldn't do it today because it took a bit of time to set up this this show. So I promise I will try and go through all the messages. And thank you so much for thinking of me and all the cards and gifts that you sent. Thank you very, very much. Well, Christmas has a much deeper meaning than just food and presents. And of course, it's a time to review your blessings and renew your faith. And I always love the Christmas carols and the older songs. I remember when I was at school and a very little boy, I used to love the Christmas time because we'd all go and sing carols together, and we'd have Christmas concerts, and I just loved all those songs. So tonight I thought I'd do one of my favorite ones, and I can never remember the words to these Christmas carols, so you'll have to excuse me because I am going to use, which is very rare for me actually, but I am going to use words tonight because I can't remember all these very, very difficult words. I'm just going to try and get this to work. Oh, I can see me now. I can see some of them. Oh, there's Eleanor Byrne. Lovely to see Kathy Helmuth. She likes my jacket. I'm looking at some of these comments. Debbie and Dave, they're there. I'm going to, oh my goodness. Ruud van der Wood from Holland. Oh my goodness. I'm sure there are many, many messages I've missed. I promise I'll go through them. Susan Hansen-Mandelson, nice to see you. Happy Christmas. Nicola Howard, Eileen Vilken, nice to see you. I will give everyone a shout out. Oh, there's Sam Parrott, OBE. She's looking in. Amanda Glenn, Lady Glenn Lord and Lady Glenn Ken. Oh my God, Tanner Mills, good to see you. I'm going to give lots of shout outs a little later on. I'm sorry we had such a rocky start with that. I had the Facebook Live event and it just wouldn't go onto my computer for some reason. Anyway, let's do this one and see if I'm going to have to look at words a little bit. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing Alleluia. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Well, I think we all feel a little bit moist after that one, don't we? Let's see what's next. Oh yes. Well, okay, let's go straight into another one. I'm looking at some of these wonderful, Lady Glencairn's daughter, Anna, is there. Cheryl Poulot, oh, Wendy Biggs. Nice to see you, Wendy Biggs. Lisa Boyd, I'm seeing Keith Roberts. Oh, all these wonderful. Arlene Scherter, London. Oh, thank you for all your messages, darling. You're so, so sweet. And Sue Campbell, Sarah Thomas. Oh, hi, Sarah. Carol Jenkins Ray Stubbs. Oh, Judith Prout McCabe. Oh, there's Tam. Tam, nice to see you. Thank you so much for your gift, and thank you very much. And I'll be talking about you a bit later. And Grace is there. Oh, there's so many people I'm looking. And Scott Leach. Oh, hi, Scott. Nice to see you. John Mitchell. I'm seeing lots of messages coming through. Yvonne Lee. Nice to see you, Yvonne. Oh, my goodness. Oh, there's Kelly. Kelly and Daisy. Kelly is one of my oldest and dearest friends. And, of course, the mother of my beautiful, beautiful goddaughter, Daisy. And it's so amazing. It's amazing to have a goddaughter that's only 5 years younger than you. So it's just incredible. And, let's just see. Steve, hi Steve, Steve Dickman, nice to see you. Beverly Heartfree, I bet you're all snuggled up to Mark in your house. Oh, poor Mark, poor Mark. All right, let's see what we've got now. Oh, okay. Here's one, and what key do I do this one in? Okay. All right. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? Down the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is a new bird, here to stay is a bluebird. Sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we will build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? I'll say, no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire while we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Here we go. Snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. When you're in town. Later on we'll conspire while we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans we made, walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland. Oh, so many of us remember Judy singing that on the Judy Garland Christmas show, which we were all watching on Christmas Day in 1963. And it was lovely to see Judy looking so well, and with all the kids, and Jack Jones and Mel Torme. I think many of you have seen the repostings of it, and it's just lovely. It's a lovely, lovely show. Now, let me just have a little drink. I have to follow what I had planned, so excuse me. Let's just see. What message? Oh, Ruth Pitts. How lovely. Nice to see you, Ruth. Oh, Susan Brushoff. Nice to see you. Steve is saying bravo. Thank you very, very much, everybody. It's so great that you're here. Sorry that I don't really need these glasses, but it makes me look like I'm, you know, a little bit sophisticated. It's not that I can't see. Beverly Nichols. Oh, thank you. It's my pleasure. Oh, Scott is here. Scott has joined us. And beware, everybody, he'll try and take over the entire show. So, Lynn Gordon, nice to see you. Beware of Scott. He'll be needing a lot of attention, everyone, as you see all the comments going up. Very needy. Okay, time for a little bit more of a tearjerker. Oh, let me get the right key. What key am I doing this one in? Okay. Yes, okay. All right. All right. Well, I think so many of us are looking back on the Christmases that we've spent together on the cruise ships, and when I worked in London as well. And the wonderful Christmases we had year after year on Holland America and in the 90s, and then earlier on Princess Cruises, and then on Celebrity, on Saga, Royal Caribbean, and so many cruise lines I worked for. And Christmas was always a very, very special time. And we would always have very large groups of friends and family, and every Christmas was just wonderful. I remember one on Holland America on I think it was the Staten Dam, where we had a piano bar and everyone sat round the piano, and it got so busy you just couldn't even move in the room. But it was one Christmas and New Year that I'll never forget. And then a huge one, I think it was on Princess, where we had hundreds come. And it's amazing now that we're in this situation how we took it all for granted. I never even thought about how lucky we were. And I hope that we'll, one day after we all have our little injections, I'm sure that hopefully we'll go back to it, and we can have future good times as well. Memories in the corner of my mind, misty watercolor memories of the way we were. Scattered pictures of the smiles we left behind, smiles we gave to one another, of the way we were. Ah, can it be, it was all so simple then. All that time we written every line. If we had a chance to do it all again, tell me, would we? Maybe could we? Our memories can be beautiful, and yet what's too painful to remember, we simply choose to forget. But it's the laughter remember the way we were. Memories can be beautiful, but yet what's too painful to remember, we simply choose to forget. Why is the laughter? I must remember whenever we remember the way we were, the way we were. La la la. Oh, everybody hug each other if you are with people. Now, I'm not sure what's going on with this thing. I've lost all your messages again. This is an old iPad. I'm not sure why I'm not getting the live feed. Hold on. Oh, yep, it's coming back, I think. Got lots of love hearts and, oh, there we are. Oh, back on it. Jackie Betts. Oh, hi. Hi, Jackie. John Castronova. Oh, thank you. Nice to see you. Just looking at some of these messages. And Rena Blackwood, thank you. John Mitchell, thank you very, very, very much. Howard, nice to see you. Sorry I couldn't talk last week. It was a bit of a stressful week at the moment when you had called. So sorry if I was a bit short. I didn't mean to be. But anyway, it's lovely that you're here now. And, lots of people I'm looking through. Roma Thacker Mayo, lovely. Ellen O'Byrne, oh, how lovely to see you. And John O'Byrne. Irina Wong joined, nice to see you. Tano. And, oh, what did Santa get you for Christmas? Well, I'll be showing you. I didn't get that much because I haven't been allowed to go anywhere. We're all in, I'm in the UK right now, and we're all in kind of what's called tiers. And in where I am in the UK, we're in tier 2, which is a beautiful town called Chippenham in Wiltshire. But everywhere else, for some reason, we're not in a height, but most people are in a thing called tier 4. And so you can't go from different tiers. And anyway, when I go out, I look like Darth Vader. I look ridiculous. I mean, the whole town is talking about me because, I just really do cover myself from top to bottom more than the average person. And so I must admit, when I've taken photos of myself, I thought, oh, you do look a little strange. But then again, you have to be so careful, and so I'd rather look like a nutcase than get it, really. Anyway, time for a different hat, because this one's getting a little bit hot. Okay. Let's go for reindeer, because it doesn't get so hot that way. This is good. Yeah, that's nice. Now, let me just look at my... all right, we've got a couple of songs to do. This one is by Mr. Irving Berlin. Oh dear, have I lost you all? I hope not. It says it's having trouble playing the video. I don't hope I haven't been bumped off. Can you still all see me? Can someone just write yes? I hope you can. You can still see me? Because it just... Can you see me? I can't get any messages. I hope you can see me. Yes, okay. All good, thank you, because it's very... I know that they're a bit touchy, Facebook, about live performances, so I'm not sure whether we were going to be bumped off or not, so... But I think it's wonderful if we're not, because it's so lovely that we're all together. The snow is snowing, the wind is blowing, but I will weather the storm. Why do I care how much it may storm? I've got my love to keep me warm. I can't remember the worst December. Just watch the icicles fall. What do I care if icicles fall? I've got my love to keep me warm. Off with my overcoat, off with my glove. I need no overcoat, 'cause I'm flirting with love. The flame grows higher, filled with desire. I will weather the storm. Why do I care how much it may storm? I've got my love to keep me warm. It may storm. I've got my love to keep me, my lovely love to keep me. I've got my love to keep me warm. Okay, well now it's time, just going to pause some, to look at some presents and things. I got this lovely hot water and cold water bottle from Sam Parrott and OBE, and it's beautiful, it's sort of gorgeous, sort of a rose gold, and it keeps things hot or cold for up to 12 hours. So I used it to put my hot tea and honey in for this show, and it's gorgeous. Thank you very much. And then Joyce made me a beautiful scarf. Oh, a beautiful scarf. She hand knitted it, and it's just gorgeous. It's extremely long, which I like. and it's just beautiful, beautiful. And it took her quite a long time. And this is a beautiful maroon colour. So thank you, Joyce, for this beautiful, beautiful scarf. Oh. And the parrots also got me a beautiful scarf, which is more like a schoolboy scarf. It's very, very nice as well, and just beautiful. And then I got some lovely gift cards and lovely Christmas cards from lots and lots of people. So thank you very much for the wonderful gifts. Let's have a look. And now, what am I supposed to do now? Okay, dedications, right. Okay. Where's my... Well, it's time to do some shout-outs because we've got very long. Oh, we're going to do some shout-out now. I have so many people to do shout-outs to. I'm going to try and get through everybody because it's so hard to mention absolutely everybody. But I'll try and mention a few people if I can. Of course, my cousins Lauren and Harvey and Adrian Lorna, I'm sure they're tuning in, so lovely to see them. Melody and Norman Pickett, they're just around the corner to me, and they're very dear friends and beautiful people. And I've got so many, Pearson and Pauline Grange, I know that they're watching up in Milton Keynes in the UK. Leslie Evans is watching in France, and of course Dulcie and Joan Maisley. I was asked to give a shout out to Annie Lewis and the residents of Linfield House and all their staff. They're all working very, very hard in Linfield House. So a big shout out to everybody there. And of course, lovely is for Annie Lewis and her lovely daughter Poppy. And of course, Beverly and Mark. And there's Kai Martin. Hello, nice to see you. Terry Edward. Oh, nice to see you. And Christine and David Billups, of course, and we always remember Luke. Beverly Hartfield, yes. Esme Barron, her daughter asked me to give Esme a nice shout out. And so there you are, Esme. And I've got a lot here, so do bear with me. Joan and Jay, Eileen Vilker, Catherine Becker, our lovely 60s icon. And of course, Stanley Kaplan and Teresa. I know they're actually not watching till later. And then Peggy DeMeo, thank you very much. Of course, Marco and Stefano, I think they're in Spain actually. Kelly Anderson, Carol Noble and her husband. Of course, the Irish girls, I bet they're watching in Ireland. Mrs. Higgins, I'm sure she's watching. And of course, Tanner Mills asked me to mention his lovely fiancée, Katie. I've got so many shout-outs. Marilyn Dupre, Kathy Helmuth, of course. Let's just see. Okay, Carla and Edison, I'm sure they'll be watching later. Scott and Hayes and Jeannie, I'll be doing a song for them in a moment and a little later for Hayes. Of course, our special people as well, Joyce, Peggy, Isabel and Caban, I know that they're watching today. And of course, John Castronova, of course. And of course, there's so many people. Oh my goodness. Grace Keller, thank you. I know you just moved, didn't you? Jasmine Figueroa, Catherine, Ellen O'Byrne, of course the O'Byrnes. Oh, we lost Pat Micah, of course. Marilyn Dupre, I'm sure that she's watching in. And of course, a big thank you to the Mr. and Mrs. Koppelwitz, who were very helpful with me. And of course, their daughter Tam, they were very helpful to help me with my mortgage. They had connections, which was just great. And of course, Angela McEwen. I know that she's watching today. The Greens, Dr. Green, of course. Kai Martin, Wendy and Norman Biggs. I'm sure they're watching. I'm trying to get through these as quick as I can because there's so many. John and Lisa Kirkhope, of course. I said the couple. Marilyn and Jerry Reeves. I'm sure they tried to call me earlier, but I couldn't take the call. I was in the shower. Mama Lee, of course. Couple 69, of course. Rosemary LeBlanc, Jackie Betts, of course, Lord and Lady Glen Cairn, of course, Debbie Bowman and Dave, the Corellis, Arlene Shanta London, I think that's how, Schaefer London, of course, that's how you say it. Jenny Pope, I'm sure they're watching. Comsi and Comsar, they're in France. And Jill and Fred, I know that they're there. Oh, so many people. Is there anyone I've missed off the list? Joan Maisley and Dulce, I'm sure they're watching. Kelly and Daisy, I've said that already. And then we'll do a little bit more in a moment. So there's so many people to say hi to. Let's just see where we are on the list. Okay. All right. I'm going to attempt this song. I don't know the words to this one, but just going to pull the words to it. I might do it wrong. I've never sung this song in my life, but it's so beautiful. I'll attempt it. I've never sung this one, but I love the words, so I hope that we can try it. What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping? This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh, come peasant king to own him. The King of kings salvation brings, let loving hearts enthrone him. Raise, raise a song on high, the Virgin sings a lullaby. Joy, joy, for Christ is born, the babe, the Son of Mary. Joy, joy, for Christ is born, the babe, the Son of Mary. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. Well, I think it's obvious. You can see I've never sung that one before. Just a moment, because I have to reboot my Facebook again. It keeps freezing. 1 second. hope that you can still all see me. Of course, it's quite difficult doing a Christmas show because it's so different from what I normally do. Anyway, let's do something traditional now. All the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. But if you've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, there's Gary. It doesn't show signs of stopping. Oh, bought some corn for popping. Turn my lights down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally say goodbye, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you'll only hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, keep snowing, keep snowing, keep snowing. When we finally say goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you'll only hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying, my dear, we're still goodbying. Long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Now, let's see. Oh, right. We'll just do a couple more shout-outs because I've got loads to get through. Of course, we've got to do a little shout-out to Donnie Marcellus. He's not been very, very well, so we send him all our best. Sally Webster, unfortunately, I say Mrs. Webster, unfortunately she lost her father just recently, but we did get to sing a song to him. And of course, Elizabeth Goldsborough, she's not been well. She got COVID, but she is recovering. But she's had a very, very rough time, and she's on her way back. But it's going to take a long while to get well. And of course, Jackie Joseph, we're going to say too. Hello to, and Dorothy Sheldon up in Yeadon. She also got COVID and also had a very, very rough time. But she's on the mend now. So big hello to Dorothy. Of course, I've got to say hello to my old friends Michael and Penny Pye and the Masons, of course, Cliff and Claire Mason. So I want to say hello to them. Now, the next song, how are we doing for Wendy? Nice to see you. I'm trying to see all these wonderful comments. So I'm so glad that you got to join me. I might have to take a little 2-minute break, which is unusual on a live thing, but I'm absolutely bursting for some reason. But I've drunk so much, but I probably will have to take a little break of about a minute and a half and just pop up upstairs. But you can talk amongst yourselves while I do that. But it might be necessary. Anyway, this one is for Scott, and he loves this song, so I promised that I would do this one. And there are a few others that like this one, so, and let me just change my hat. Thought I'd go for something a little longer. All right. Okay. This is for you, Scott. Oh, Kelly, you're still there? It's nice to see you, Kelly. Start that again. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see the moon for me and you. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I'm going to have to go up a key, I'm sorry. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the brightness of day, the dark sacred night. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Ah, the colors of a rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands. How do you do? They're really saying, I love all of you. I see babies crying. I watch them grow. They're gonna learn much more than I'll ever know. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of a rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands. How do you do? They're really saying, I love all of you. I see babies crying. I watch them grow. They're gonna learn much more than I'll ever know. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I think to myself, yes, I think to myself, but I think to myself, what a wonderful world, what a fabulous world, what a wonderful world, yes, sir. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. 1 second. Let me look at my script. Oh, I was going to do a line on Bart song, but I think I'm gonna skip that one. And oh yes, let's do this one. Okay. All right. Okay. This one I wrote myself, and it's on my new album, Imagine. It's about the only Christmas song that I've ever written. But I did send it to some radio stations, but nobody played it, which was a shame, really, because I think it's a fun song. But anyways, people seem to like it on my album, Imagine. All right. Anyway, I'll do it. and kind of expresses a little bit. Anyway, you know, Christmas can be a very difficult time for all of us, can't it? I mean, I remember going to so many Christmas parties when I was young and just standing against the wall and trying to fit in, hoping that everything's straight on me, and I used to put myself under the mistletoe and pucker my lips and hope somebody would come by. I used to often look at my stocking just hanging there, empty and lonely, just drooping. It's not been easy for me, and but we all want to fit in. No one loves a fairy when she's 14. No one loves a fairy when she's old. No one loves a fairy when she's 40, except on a Christmas tree. When your wand has started to feel droopy, when your glitter starts to lose its glitz, when your wings have started to feel poopy, it's the doggone pits. Once I was a bright illusion, but my light is growing dark. Now my flick has lost its flicker, and my spark has lost its spark. It's a very, very sad conclusion, but the sands of time have made me see no one loves a fairy when she's 40, except on a Christmas tree. Everyone join in with me. No one loves a fairy when she's 40. No one loves a fairy when she's old. No one loves a fairy when she's 40, except on a Christmas tree. When your wand starts to go droopy, when your glitter starts to lose its glitz, when your wings have started to feel poopy, it's the doggone pits. Now I have no strong foundations. Now I have no spells to cast. Now the only new sensation is a tree stuck with a clasp. It's a very, very sad conclusion, but the sands of time have made me see no one loves a fairy when she's 40, except on a Christmas tree. Except on a Christmas, I mean a Christmas, except on a Christmas tree. You never know, that could be the new Christmas song one day, if only people would give me a chance. Now, I have some other shout-outs to do. Sorry I've got so many. And but I'm going to. Let's see the comments. Elizabeth Minton. And, oh, Michael Pye. Nice to see you, Michael. Nice to see you. Daniel Johnston, Beverly Nichols. Oh, she loves this, she says. Oh, it's great to have you all joining in. I hope I will repost this so you'll be able to watch it. Yvonne Lee, love it. Such fun. Oh, thank you. Okay. Now, let's do some other shout-outs. Of course, Norma Kennedy, of course, Susan Archie, Louis Albertini. I can never say his name, of course. And, of course, Anne Godanic, I can never say that name either. Of course, Wendy Kennedy, the Kennedys, of course, Sarah Thomas, Rainey Rainey, of course, the Kovacs, yes. Bettina, I'm sure you're watching out in Argentina. Bettina's in Argentina, so I'm sure she's watching all the Obraks. Nice to see you. Juby JJ, and I hope they're all right. Juby Jew. And Pete and Laurie, I'm sure you're watching, Mitchell. The Mintons, Jackie Betts we've done. Of course, Mr. and Mrs. Flipper, I'm sure they're watching, of course. Linda Toth, I'm sure she's watching. Janet Reynolds, Sue Denning, I'm sure she might be watching. What a talented family she has, my goodness. Her son's done so well, so is her daughter. Amazing. And nice shout out to Sue. I know she's been doing so much to keep everyone positive. Of course, Gina Glio, I can never say that name. And Leslie, I'm sure you're watching. I said Kelly and David. Susan Weiss Dietz, Lorraine Gray, Sally Lambert, and of course Kai, and of course Rima Thakameo. These names. Susan Brovant. Let's see. Susan Slicker, I'm sure she's watching. Sandra Lawrence, I'm sure she's watching. Joan Beatty Newman, Peter Edmondson Kelly, Tanner Mills, I've done that one. Done Michael Pinecliff. Kathleen Dixon, Michelle Hardy, Stephen, my brother, of course. Sally Nemenyi, of course. Susan Barashov, Hazel Petnick, I'm sure she's watching. Pathik, sorry. Howard Matthew, I've done that. Stan, I've done that. And of course we have to remember, in remembrance, Pat and Joe. Now, please give me 2 minutes, everyone. I'm just going to have a little break, and I will be right back. Stay online. It will only take me about 3 minutes. Just a moment, everyone. Otherwise, there's not going to be a show. Give me a few minutes, folks, and I'll be right back. If you can comment and talk amongst yourselves, that would be. This next song is for Hayes and Jeannie. Hayes and Jeannie Bowen and Chrissy Bowen. Scott asked me if I would do this song for them, and it's a lovely song. And let me just make sure that I've got the words and everything. Okay. First time for everything, Sally Haynes says. Oh, well, I'm nearly 30 now. All right. Okay, let me just get that. Okay. All right. So this is for Hayes and Jeannie. Scott asked if I would sing this one. May you never grow so old that you don't search the skies on Christmas Eve. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows the holly and the mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know Santa's on his way, lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna try to see if reindeer really know how to fly. So I'm offering this simple phrase from kids from 1 to 93 or 2. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. To see if reindeer really know how to fly. So I'm offering this simple phrase from kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to all of you. I think Scott's still with us. I think he... Oh, there's Hazel. Nice to see you. I'm just looking at some of these comments. Of course, I will look through all of these comments later. It's so hard to see them all when I'm singing and playing. Anne Gdanik, I think. Avril Atkinson. Oh, lovely. Lovely to see you. Christine Billups. Yes, lovely to see you. John Cat. Wonderful concert. Thank you very much. Ah, Scott's enjoying it. That's good. Wonderful, wonderful. Let me just get a drink. Now, let me see. Oh, next one's an old standard, if I can find the words. All right. Okay. Get a bit dry. Oh, I must take this off. I'm so sorry. All right, I might go hatless for just one song, if you don't mind, because it's very, very warm. Just having a little bit of what key did I do this one? Okay. All right. All right. Here's another one. Sorry, I'm having trouble with my organ. Excuse me one moment. 1 second. Okay, that's better. I'm rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see, every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, get boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. My goodness. Now, that one's done. Let me just look at my notes because I can never remember what I'm going to say. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, it's so true. I just wanted to say that, you know, during these very, very difficult times that we're all facing, it's such an unparalleled time, especially in the UK and Europe, where most of Europe is in lockdown. It's very important that we all stay very positive somehow. I know it's very hard because some people are, you know, they are isolated and they don't see anybody. But luckily, thanks to most people, they have the technology. They can speak and see, they can speak and talk to people through Facebook and other things. I'm sure that, you know, that we've got a vaccine now, so that's something to look forward to. And hopefully we'll all get vaccinated. Of course, I'll be in the lower end of the list because, you know, it's more senior people who are getting vaccinated first. I'm nearly 30 now. So I should imagine I won't get mine till probably July or August. But anyway, hopefully we'll all get vaccinated, and then we will be able to go back on cruises and have fun and live like we used to. And I do have quite a few events. We did have an event planned in, I think it was May, but whether that's going in Fort Lauderdale, whether that's going to go ahead or not, I'm not sure. And of course, we had planned to do an event in August in Washington, where we're going to have a fan club get together in Washington, and we'll do other fan club cruises as well. But everything is up in the air right now. But I am sure that eventually we'll all be back together again. Of course, the other thing is I'm actually moving from this house. And so this room out of this show will be packed up gradually. I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff. I got rid of so many clothes. I got a big shock yesterday when I saw a rather older man with a huge beard walking down the street in a sparkly jacket, one of my jackets, because I took everything to Goodwill. So I've decided I'm not going to give any more of my good jackets, because it's very disconcerting to see people walking down the high street in one of your jackets. Anyway, I've always loved the more traditional carols, and one song that I've always loved is O Come All Ye Faithful, and we did it last year. Tom did a fantastic arrangement. We did it at Eden in Leeds last year. Had hoped we were going to do the concert this year, but of course we weren't able to. But I've always loved this carol above all the others, so hopefully I'm going to do that one right now. Let's just see what comments we've got. Oh, I think people are beginning to get a little bored. They're drifting off. Maybe I'm talking too much. I wonder, I haven't seen anything from Joyce. I hope she's there. All right. All right. Anyway. Someone said, how can I buy one of my jackets? Well, I was thinking about putting some of them on Facebook, but maybe I will. Maybe that's how I'll get rid of some of them. I'm not sure. But yeah, I've got a lot of, I did give a lot of clothes away to the charity shops here, and it is rather, as I said, it's rather incredible to see people walking about in your in your clothes. Joyce is there. Well, this one's for you, Joyce. Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Come ye, oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come, born the King of angels, come let us adore him. Come let us adore him. Oh, come let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sing choirs of angels, sing in exaltation, sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Joy in the highest for the King of angels, come let us adore him. Come let us adore him. Oh, come let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Oh, come let us adore him. Come let us adore him. Oh, come let us adore him. Christ, the Lord. Wow. Now, let's have a look and see. Oh, let's just see what's... Oh, everything's all right, Rose, don't worry. I'll be fine. It's been a very kind of tough year, but it's been a tough year for everybody. And so hopefully one day we'll get back to work and be able to start earning again. But my goodness, I never in my wildest dreams thought it would be going on this long. But hopefully, oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that one. Marco, oh, it's good to see you. Hope they're in Holland. Oh, they're either in Holland or Spain. And Jono's there, Jono and Lisa. Oh, let me just see if I have left anybody out. 1 second. Oh, I don't know if I did or not. So, difficult. You never want to leave people out. Of course, Anne Chesson-Ratcliffe, she lost Joe this year, and that was very, very sad as well. We lost Pat, that was sad. Of course, so many people we have lost, and but it's I don't want to get maudlin tonight because it's tough enough right now. Anyway, if I haven't mentioned you, I am so sorry. There are so many thousands, and that we've got to, that we know it's impossible to mention everybody, but you're all very, very special, and thank you for tuning in. Well, yes. Right, yes. I was just looking at some of my notes, and I was just going to say, I was going to sing I'll Be Home for Christmas, but I think we're all sick of that because we're not able to go anywhere else but home right now. Deck the halls with disinfectant. Oh, my God. Anyway, we're coming to the end now, and I'm sure you're ready to have a little break anyway. Just going to have another drink. Thank you so much for joining me for this little get-together. Normally, I would have gone to... I'm never home at Christmas. It's the first Christmas for centuries that I've ever been home, but I thought I would be able to visit my mother, but unfortunately she's in a tier 4, and we're not allowed to go from a tier 4 to a tier 2, and she's not actually in my bubble because she has lots of carers and people to go around to see her, and of course, and otherwise I would be with my friends or at Christmas Day. I wouldn't be normally here alone, but I don't feel alone because I can see that there's thousands and thousands of people watching, which is really amazing, which I thought it'd be really great to bring everybody together, and I think it's worked. Anyway, we'll do a couple of songs from the great lady herself. I wouldn't feel right if I didn't do these 2 songs, and this one is such a Christmas song anyway, and these 2 songs were actually written for Judy Over the Rainbow back in 1939, and Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas was written for her movie Meet Me in St. Louis, and they were huge, huge successes for her and the composers, of course. But I don't think it would be Christmas if I didn't sing this song. I'm just going to try and get back online because it keeps logging out. So weird. 1 second. Ah, there we are. All right. All right. Well, let's put this one on. Okay, this has kind of got sparkles in it. Oh, Judy said she's been out, but she got back just in time. Well, I hope that this whole situation is over very soon. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Where troubles melt like lemon drops, I'm way above the chimney tops. That's where you're finding me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then why can't I? Faithful friends gather near to us, will be near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together, if the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. So have yourself a merry little Christmas now. If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I? Let's see what else. We've got some more comments coming through. I can see loads and loads and loads. Oh, thank you, John. Thank you. Oh, lots and lots and lots of bursts of love and lovely, lovely comments and lots of the hearts going across the screen. Oh, it's wonderful. Thank you so very, very much. I've got no idea how many people are watching, but Nicola Howard, oh, nice to see you. Just seeing some of these comments. Oh, Pete Mitchell just joined. Oh, well, he can watch it again later. Everyone can watch it again later. I'll try and repost it. Of course, I'm going to edit out the bits where I'm absent. Oh, there's Sarah Tom. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Ian Bianowski. Oh dear, okay. Oh, I thought it'd be more than that, John. Anyway. Lots of lovely comments. Thank you very, very, very much. Well, we're kind of coming to the end, and I want to thank you all for coming into my home and joining us tonight. I'm sure you'll be able to rewatch this. Of course, a bit of a different kind of concert because I don't really sing that many Christmas songs, so can't remember the words, so sorry it wasn't as professional as it normally would be. I tried to make it look like it was, but I think I failed. But anyway, at least we were all together, and I'm watching all these wonderful comments. Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Eleanor Byrne. Thank you very, very much. John Castrano saying thank you. All these people saying thank you. Well, I want to say thank you for all your love and support and for helping me through one of the most difficult years. Not only me, but that we've all had. I must admit, it's been one of the most difficult years that I've ever had. I've never been out of work this long, and it doesn't look like much. It's been a long time before I will be getting back to work. But thank you for your love, your support, and all the gifts you've given me, and keeping me afloat, which is really, truly amazing. So thank you very much. I will do another one. Maybe I'll do a New Year's Eve. If we're all in lockdown in New Year's Eve, maybe I'll do a New Year's Eve one. But I do have to pack things away now because this place is going up and I got to move. But maybe we will do something maybe New Year's Eve if I can, once I pack everything up. Anyway, God bless you all, everybody. I just want to end with this song. And hopefully next year we'll be all together on a wonderful cruise together. And from the bottom of my heart, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry, thank you Tam, and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Of course, I've also got to mention Lord and Lady Glen Cairn. I hope that I mentioned them. Can't remember if I left them out or not, but I don't think I did. But Lord and Lady Glen Cairn, I'm so glad that you tuned in. And all of you, thank you so much. With every Christmas card I write, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be. Oh, thank you, Kelly and Daisy. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you were there. It's meant so much to me. Be one. Gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to try and post this so you can rewatch it, and I hope that we'll see each other very soon. I wish you all season's greetings and a very, very Merry Christmas. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Good night, God bless you, and thank you. Good night. Good night, God bless you all. I'm going to try and repost this. People are going to try and ring me after this show. I'm just going to, I sort of put everything on private, so it's going to take a while for me to get it all the technical stuff back online, etc. Thank you for tuning in. Be safe, be healthy, and hopefully next year we'll all be together in a big concert, because I cannot wait to get back on stage. God bless you all. Good night, and thank you for tuning in. Bye.